Are we live? Oh, let's go. Oh, where's the screen? There it is. Good, 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 good. Okay. We focus. Focus is the key that will help us get good grades. So let's start. You should do the STAT because this STAT, what more people are saying online on Reddit, is quite, quite difficult. So I need to look online and just see like try to get everything that I can find on the STAT. Okay, for now, forget that. Forget this. Forget this. Forget this. Forget this. Forget this. Forget this. What's this? STAT. No. Okay, forget that then. It works though? Do you work? You do work. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Somebody's been watching for 1 minute and 57 seconds, yeah, nobody's watching it. Wow. Okay. Just give me a second. I get that. Okay. The Special Tertiary Admissions Test. Okay, about STET. What is the STET? STET multiple choice. STET multiple choice. Yeah. However, ASA reserves the right to alter or amend test details and/or test administration details outlined in this booklet. Okay, what is the STET? The ASA develops a stat to help the Australian tertiary admissions and admit students to UCL without a reason and satisfaction. Okay, SGATS assesses a range of competencies considered important for successful tertiary study. Assesses a range of competencies. Okay. Okay. So blah 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 basically just means using this. This is going to be a big factor in terms of when if you're going to go into university. Only required by some institutions of WA. Please confirm an institution. I don't think. I don't think we're doing that. 2 hour test. 70 multiple choice question. Half verbal critical reasoning. Verbal reasoning is comprehension. Half mathematical. This before information about the test. Applicants, yep. Online only settings. Task Okay, actually, for now, I can put this up over here. The test consists of 70 questions which are placed into either verbal. So 70 questions. Ideally, I want to get like 60 because 60 out of 70 is like 83%. No, not 83%. What am I doing? Is 83%? No, it's not. It's like 86%. 85%, yeah. The test consists of 70 questions which are placed into either verbal interspersed. Okay, that's interesting. It's the 80 question based on sim. Should I write this down in the Google document? Hmm. Feel like I should write this down in the Google document. Give me a second, guys. I feel like this would be good because then I won't have to go through all of this again. Based on stimulus material, so maths and English spurs the exam. 70 questions, either comprehension or maths. Um, Stimulus drawn from a variety of common sources. Okay, so questions made from a variety of common sources, e.g., news, religious texts, religious texts, um, old classical texts. So I should be reading a lot of those. Um, Basically anything with complicated vocab. Complicated vocab. Historical texts. Okay. This focus is on interpretation, understanding of ideas and language. You may need to. The focus is on interpretation. Identify the main idea in the passage. Interpret specific words and phrases. Paraphrase what is said. Infer suggestions and introduce meanings. Okay. Some units test the comprehension of demanding and complex language with emphasis on analyzing. Some units test the comprehension of under complex language. And processing of ideas presented in more elementary language. Okay, may deal with subjective or objective or conceptual argumentative issues. Okay, okay. So objective, subjective, conceptual, argumentative, wide range of material. So wide range of material will be given from objective slash subjective to conceptual slash argumentative. Of information scientific mathematics. Oh, it's gonna be statistics. Statistics mainly. Or maths below. Okay. Hmm. Thought of content quality was said in the okay. Each piece of writing. Okay, that's assessment. Okay. Yep. 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 I don't think we're doing that. I just want to double check though. How do I double check? Wait, let me just put all of this in. I just want to double check. Okay, so my thing is multiple choice. Okay, okay, okay. Which one am I doing? This one. Okay, that's good. Test delivery format, blah blah blah. Test development. The questions, including STT, are rigorously developed by a high team of higher education, so university people and contact experts, PhD, must be yeah. Mm, Okay. Each year, thousands of prospective tertiary students sit on an STAT test used by the tertiary institutions throughout Australia for selection into various courses. The STAT team occasionally follows up a sample of these students to see how they progressed in their higher education studies and may contact candidates throughout the university of enrollment. Additional information we find useful for both research and test contribution includes candidates' country of birth, if other than Australia, and number of years in Australia if born overseas. Space provided on the STAT paper size paper-based answer sheet. Okay, I think we have to go out with them, and then I can get that later. Provision. White papers plus marker. You just like put that. Provision of this information is voluntary. Blah blah blah. Terms and conditions. Blah blah blah. Read the preliminary information before attempting the sample questions. Okay, the sample questions included in this candidate information booklet and in the SDAT practice test are indicative of the kinds of material included in real tests. So, but I read online that on Reddit, sample materials. Wait. I haven't checked this for myself. Than in the real exam. Need to double check for myself. Some institutions offer SDT workshops to assist specifications for tests are effective in improving candidate scores. This is probably because there's develop over to experiences. That's just, or you can just do that all in one go. While STAT does not endorse preparation workshops, we recommend some. Okay, blah blah blah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm, watches must be removed during land settings with religious based origin quality. Cannabis, yep. Cannabis be a seat at a hard surface, such as a desk. Yep. Okay. That's probably important. Reading test questions aloud or talking to. I can't read my test questions aloud. That's crazy. But the same in an actual exam, so okay. Yep. But without permission. Hmm. Okay, stat results are reported as a scale scores between 100 and 200 with a mean score of 150. There's no pass or fail mark for the STAT. A score 160 in the verbal component of a STAT paper in 1 year will represent the same level of performance as a score 160 in the verbal component of the previous year's test. Yep, that's all BS. Institutions refer to percentile rankings in relation to scores achieved by each candidate. For example, a candidate with a total percentile of 184 means that he has performed. This is sample questions. Okay, let's do these now then. Those are the answers. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's copy and paste this so I can have one document which has the answers and one document just has the. This document, yeah, it's free. I'm assuming you're doing the STET as well. Here's a document. Um, let's get started then. I should time myself realistically. How long do we get for this? It didn't even say the time. Time. 2 hour test time, did say. Okay. 2 hours, let's go. Okay. In this passage from an essay, F. Scott Fitzgerald, I probably shouldn't be saying it out loud, but for now I'll say it out loud. His fiction is connected to the prosperity and extravagance of New York, and I tries to come back from overseas at the onset. Let's move that there. At the onset of the Great Depression of the 1930s. Okay. Alfred E. Smith was the president of the corporation that built and operated the Empire State Building. Okay. In a dark autumn of 2 years later, we saw New York again. We passed through curiously pleased customs agents, and then with bowed head and hat in hand, I walked reverently through the echoing tomb. Among the ruins of a few childish wraiths. Oh, shoot. Okay, I should highlight the stuff that I don't know, shouldn't I? Um, yep. Let's go here. I wish I could just put this on a separate page. Let's collect that, I guess. 1 second. Complex vocab found. Why am I doing all capitals? Complex vocab found out for the SGAT. For now, I'll just do like this here. Rates. Shoot. I'm wasting so much time, isn't it? Okay. In a dark autumn of 2 years later, we saw New York again. We passed it curiously through police custom agents. That's way too big. Size like that. Yeah. Um, reverence, when you're giving reverence, you're giving respect. Through the echoing tomb. Among the ruins of a few childish wraiths, among the ruins still few childish wraiths still played up to keep the pretense that they were alive, betraying by their feverish voices and hectic cheeks, the thinness of cheeks, the thinness of masquerade. Okay. Cocktail parties, a last hollow survival from the days of the carnival, echoed. Why is it always echoed? To the plaints of the wounded. Plaint probably going to be like plight, which means like troubles with the wounded. Shoot me for the love of God, someone shoot me, and the groans and wails of the dying. Did you see that United States Steel is down 3 more point per year? Like a thing. My barber was back at work in his shop. Again, the head waiters bowed people to their tables. If there were people to be bowed. Okay, shit. From the ruins, lonely and inexplicable as the Sphinx, inexplicable and unsayable, rose the Empire State Building just as had it been. Mind if I'm to the plaza roof or take leave? of the beautiful city, the beautiful city, extending as far as I could reach. So now I went to the roof of the last most magnificent of towers. Then I understood everything was explained. I had discovered a crowning error. I discovered the crowning error of the city, its Pandora's box. Full of vaunting pride, the New Yorker had climbed here, and seen with dismay what he had never suspected, that the city was not the endless succession of canyons that he had supposed, but that it had limits. From the tallest structure he saw for the first time, that I had faded out into the country on all its sides, into an expanse of green and blue that alone was limitless. Okay, grass and sea. And with the awful realization that New York was a city after all and not a universe, the whole shining edifice, like point they had read in his imagination came crashing down to the ground. That was a rash gift of Alfred E. Smith to the citizens of New York. Okay. Wow. So wraiths, plaints, and edifice. Wraiths, plaints, edifice. Mm, the passage implies that the customs agents, and the head waiters in earlier times had. We pass through customs agents. Well, I can rub this out, can't I? Police customs agents, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the head waiter head waiters. We pass through curiously, and then with bowed head and hat in hand, I walk reverently through to okay. My barber was back at a shop again. Again, the head waiter bowed people to their tables. They were more respectful. The second line doesn't say anything. Um, if there were people to be bowed. Have been more prestigious jobs, have been more less formal, have been less concerned about their jobs, have been more anxious to please customers. Um, shoot. No, they don't have more prestigious jobs. Have been warmer, less informal, less formal. Probably C. Okay, first one. So question one, C. Question two. The word childish in line 3 indicates some people have not childish. Among the ruins of a few childish wraiths still played up to keep up with pretense they were alive. Okay. Some people are not competent to repeat their mistakes. B. For Fitzgerald, New York's demise was a result of a lack of um sound like urban planning. From the ruins alone inexplicable of the Sphinx. Sphinx is a thing. Echoing tomb. Tomb, oh shoot, tomb is to do with money and stuff, isn't it? No, a tomb can also do, but a tomb, you would say grave was poor, isn't it? Somebody's calling me. Who's calling me? Okay then. Sorry about that. Just had a very, very long call. Everything's good to go now. Hopefully, as long as I don't get any more calls. Let's see. Any more? Yes, brother. Thanks for 70 minutes. 70 minutes? 70 questions, you mean? Okay. Yeah, 70 questions. Okay. Um. Yeah, where am I? Bam, ba, dam, ba, dam, ba, dam, bam. There you go. In his picture of New York, shit, I forgot what it's all about now. Passage, essay, yep, his fiction connected to prosperity and extravagance in New York in the 1920s, has come back from overseas on an uncertain depression. Great Depression, okay. Was a result, well, um, New York, New York, New York. Oh my God, someone shoot me. The world's are down. Did you see that United States Steel is down 3 more points? Probably B, compassion, because they're talking about down 3 more points. They're trying to laugh at him. There's no compassion in the air. Yep. Question 4. In its picture of New York, Fritz Gerald suggests that for New Yorkers, the Great Depression began when um, my bubbles. Uh, mm, in the dark autumn, 2 years later, we saw New York again. Among the ruins, a few children's freight still played to keep up the pretense that they were alive. Oh, okay. Okay. Betraying by the feverish voice, from the famous on great. Cocktail party, us hollow survival millions at carnival, echo to the plains of the wounded. Um, do you see the United States? Yep. My barber was back at the work. I work in a shop. Again, the head waiters bowed people to their tables. Again, the head waiters. Again, which means that question one is definitely thing. If there were people to be bowed from the ruins, lonely and explicable as the Sphinx rose the Empire State. But okay, here's the line: from the ruins, lonely and inexplicable as a sphinx. So from the ruins from the 930s, the Great Depression, lonely and inexplicable. Lonely and inexplicable. Better than the rest of the world. New York began to overflow. They understood that New York was a part of the world. New York had no further ambition to strive for excellence. The New York began to overflow geographical limits. It's not D because we're not talking about being better than them. It was C, B, and C. To the realization that New York was a pop. It's three B's in a row. That's not good. Oh well. Question 5. Okay, unit 2. In the grid below, different letters. So this is, I think, useless now. It looks like it. Delete, delete. In question 5, the grid below represents different letters. Represents whole numbers less than 20. The numbers in the to the right and below the grid are rows and columns. For example, Q. Okay, okay. Okay, so K plus K plus K plus K plus K is 28. So K K is equal to 7. Then the 3K is 21 plus 9Q is equal to 20, Q is equal to 9. Um, we had the Q and the K, the Q and the K. KK 7 7 14. I can't have the calculator with me. 14 plus 18 is 32. Q and the K, Q and the K, Q and the K here, but that will equal Y, so that's not useful. Um, okay. Oh wait, Q is that it? Oh, well, this question 5 is B. That was it. That was that's not correct at all. One of these is definitely wrong. I think one of these two is wrong. Anyway, question 6. The following diagram presents overviews of how the legal systems of 5 different states in a certain country deal with trying and sanctioning juvenile offenders. Okay, juvenile young offenders, juvenile court, or juvenile court, where if it's a juvenile or adult. In which model would it be legally impossible for a juvenile to be incarcerated in an adult jail? In this case, one of these four: coming of age, or a juvenile to be incarcerated. Question which is C. It's always B or C. What's happening here? Question 7. Systems differ slightly from systems 4 and 5. System 1 and 2, slightly different from systems 4 and 5. This is talking about the criminal court. The severity for which juveniles are sanctioned. Nope. There's choices available for sanctioning. The severity. It's C again. I don't want to look at the answers, but question 7, I just want to see. C, B, B, A, A. Okay. 7 is B. Okay. Uh, from the point of view of an offender, which of the following appears would have a similar range of an offender? One and four, or 2 and 5? Question A is B. Ah, shoot. That wrong. 1 and 4. I said 1 and 4. I don't care. I'm putting down D. I said 1 and 4. Ah, so much reading. Oh my god, there's so much reading. There's 70 questions in this. Stop. Fighting forest fires, a major problem for firefighters is dealing with the heat. Heat enters, leaves, or is produced in a firefighter's body by the following process: radiation, conduction, convection, metabolism, evaporation of sweat. In study of firefighters of a state of heat balance, two groups of firefighters built a firebreak, a hard physical task. One group built a firebreak next to a fire, the other group did the exact same. I'll work on the the table below. Okay, amount of energy gained or lost per minute by the body. Fire nearby, radiation. gained body carried away by the surrounding air. Okay. Above can transfer heat to a Okay, when building a fire break, the body of a firefighter gain probably lost as well. Loses heat by radiation and gains heat by conduct. They gain they gain heat by radiation. Nope. Gains heat by radiation, loses heat by conduction convection. Probably C. Gains heat by both radiation and by conduction convection. No, it's gonna be C. That one I know is correct. C. 10. The heat lost by evaporation of sweat from the body of a firefighter in 1 minute per minute. The heat lost by the evaporation of sweat without fire nearby is what? Well, it's gonna be this plus this, take with this. So that this plus this 561 plus 51 is going to be what? 600, 611. Then take away by 80 is going to be 531. So it's going to be A, probably 11. Which one of the following increases when a firefighter moves from an area where there is no fire nearby to where there is a fire nearby? Metabolism just from the Earth's body, so probably not. Amount of heat loss per minute. That's just to do with the outside air, so probably not. Fire nearby. Um, yes, because the radiation would increase as a result of evaporation of sweat. Pretty sure. As weave into a spiral of flames, distance bubble to our past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate. Right. What was that? Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate bar. It is useless for the sheep to pass It is useless for the sheep to pass resolution in favor of vegetarianism, while the wolf remains with a different. It is useless for the sheep to pass resolutions in favor of vegetarianism, while the wolf remains of a different opinion. It doesn't matter. Basically, it doesn't matter what the sheep does because the wolf's power represents everything. Where you go straight from 12 to what? Where's 13, 14? Where's 13 and 14? Okay. At Run Along Fire Station, there are 7 firefighters. Okay. There are 7 firefighters have 3 firefighters at the station each night in case of emergency, and firefighters union requires such each firefighter work the same number of nights. Okay. What am I looking at here? Okay, 4 different ways that you can do it. Which one of the schedules meets the requirements for the firefighters union? Hmm. Same number of nights. Okay, so let's just. I wonder if I can use this for my thing. Probably not. So over here, there's 1, 2, each fireworks the same number of nights. There's just 2 there. 1, 2, 3. So automatically this one is a no-go. There's 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, oh, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So that works in that regard. What about, so that works in that same number. It is necessary to have 3 firefighters at the station working each night in case of emergency. Firefighter works the same number of nights. So I guess 3 and 4 are not going to be good. So questions is going to be 2, which is B. Let me just double check that. 15 is B. Okay. A schedule, as I actually say, a schedule, not a schedule, can be thought of as a set of V objects, in this case firefighters, um, 7 firefighters, that have been arranged to B sets, in this case one set for each day, one set for each day of the week, okay? All of size K, such that each object occurs the same number of times, R, and in the schedule, only once in any, bloody hell, okay. So V is the what? Number of one set for each day of the week. So B sets, so 7 sets, 7 firefighters. So you can have, okay, all of size K, so K is going to be 3, and each object occurs the same number. Okay, if V equals 3, B is equal to 6, K is equal to 1, R is equal to 2. That means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 16 is C. D. Well, what's 1, 2, 3? B is equal to 6. All of size K. There are 6 objects. Size K. How would it not be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? It would be. Why is it? Wait, 16 is C. Why is it D? Neither A nor B nor C. Neither. Which one of the following complete schedule is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Brother. Now I had to like argue with someone. That is 3. I'm telling you right now. Okay, nah. Okay, I'll write C for now. I'll mark myself wrong, but like I am sure. I am sure that's C. That can't be D. Okay, the schedule 1, 2, 2, 3, XY. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Occur the same number of times in the schedule, and each object can occur the same number of times R in the schedule and only once in any set. And the set refers to, in this case, one set for each day of the week, so which means that this should be three, and it's not three. But why? Why? Okay, so over here B is three, so we can just ignore that. There's three different things we can put over here. There's two different things, and R is equal to two. If there's two over there, we need one and three. One and three. This must be B. The schedule bleh the schedule for B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Okay, good. There's three in each. Wait. Each set. Plan for actual choose form and R is equal to four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they've all occurred once. 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. They've all occurred twice. 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 7, 3, 4, 8. They've all occurred twice. Three times, I mean. 1, 6, 8, 2, 4, 9. 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. D. Oh my god, why? Can I at least see how much time has been elapsed since I started this? Let me see how much time has been elapsed. Okay, I've got 1 hour and 25 minutes remaining, which is actually kind of fitting considering I'm on question 17 right now. So, wait a minute. Are we seeing what's wrong here? This is question 17, this is question 18, and all of question 17. That makes no sense. Oh, no. Oh, no. This goes there, this gets deleted. Guess I have to write it 17. Okay. There are 1270 questions in here though. Oh, they're not. Okay, that's annoying. The following passage is from the introduction to a series of lectures on philosophy written in the early 1900s, a very classical old-timey text, timey-wimey. Let me make a note of that. Nothing else said here. Where am I looking at? Here. Classical text. Um, roughly, where's that squiggly line? 1900. Okay, the history of philosophy is, to a great extent, that of a certain clash of human temperaments. Undignified as such a treatment may seem to some of my colleagues, I shall have to take account of this clash and explain a good many of the divergencies of philosophies by it. Of whatever temperament, this guy loves using the word temperament, a professional philosopher is, he tries, when philosophing, to sink the fact of his temperament, which means he tries to not use any of his own biases. Temperament is no conventionally recognized reason. Where was it? So he urges impersonal reasons only for his conclusions. Yet his temperament really gives him a stronger bias than any of his more strictly objective premises. It loads the evidence for him one way or the other, Little evidence for making a more sentimental or hard-hearted view of the universe, just as this fact. Okay, he trusts his temperament, wanting a universe that suits, wanting a universe that suits it. He believes in any representation of a universe that does suit it. Okay, he feels men of opposite temper to be out of key with the world's character, and in his heart considers them incompetent and not in it, in the philosophic business, even though they may far excel him in dialectical, speech. Just say speech, man. Yet in the form he can make, yet in the in talking he can make no claim on the bare ground of his temperament to superior discernment or yet in the forum he can make no claim on the bare ground of his temperament to superior discernment or authority. Discernment is like discerning something, trying to figure something out. There arises thus a certain insincerity in our philosophical discussions. The potentest of our premises is never mentioned. I am sure it would contribute to clearness if in these lectures we should break this rule and mention it, which is basically trying to say we should acknowledge our own biases and try to make it seem like by acknowledging our own biases, we're able to actually discuss philosophy more. Art form which inherently shouldn't be biased. Okay, this passage implies that the writer's colleagues believe that philosophical argument is based on uh, objective principles, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, personal belief, personal beliefs. What am I talking about? We literally just went down to that thing right now. Um, the words "a certain insincerity" in our philosophic discussions suggests that the writer thinks philosophers are often prepared to lie to be convincing. No, it's more so the fact that we're not revealing the full truth to ourselves. Unwilling to acknowledge what influences the argument. The writer of the passage is most likely to agree with the idea that philosophical positions are subjective or devoid of emotion, must be universal and unchanging, must conform with the facts of the outer world. Um, are subjective. Sincere and measured, arrogant, hesitant, diffident. Diffident is a word. Actually, the easiest words: diffident, belligerent. I know, but like not properly. Do you know what I mean? Disposition. The problem is if I keep on writing more and more and more, I'm gonna write like every 5 words. I'm gonna be like, I don't know that word. I don't know that word. To superior. Yep. Clearness. Okay. Sincere and measured, basically. 20. 20 is C. I would have already chosen C, so I'm not cheating. Oh my god. Okay, in some areas of the world, marine birds such as kelp, gulls, feed on mussels, which have been deposited in the beaches. Okay, to break open the shells, the birds carry the mussels to heights and drop them onto hard surfaces, such as rocks or wet beach sand. Experimental evidence indicates that the minimum drop height required to fracture a mussel shell depends on its size and also on the nature of the surface onto which it is dropped. Moreover, the speed on impact with the ground can be related to the mussel drop height and its shell length. The graphs in figures 1 to 4 show the relationship between the size, impact speed, and drop height of the mussels. The figures are based on the results of extensive. Who researches this? Mussel drop experiments that attempted to simulate real conditions. Assume that all mussels referred to in the following questions are described by these relationships. Okay, drop height meters, millimeters length, impact speed meters per second. Okay, shell length. This is talking about that. Shell length meters, muscle mass, shell length millimeters, shell area, but it probably hits the floor. Shell length, drop height. Talking about probably when it breaks. 80-gram muscle, 80 grams has that's what 110. 110? Yeah, that's 104, 108, 112. So 112 and shell area. That's 35, 36.5. So around about 37. Okay, close to 40. 21 is C. And I refuse to believe that isn't. Let's go. Which one following the smallest drop height? I already saw it there. Okay, 23 is C again, 24. Two muscles drop from the height of. There you go. Two muscles are dropped from a height of 2.5 meters. Wait, shoot. What is happening here? That is. Shoot. 22, 23. Two muscles are dropped from a height of 2.5 meters into wet beach sand. Okay. Muscle X is a mass of 30 grams and muscle Y is a mass of 60 grams. According to the available evidence, only muscle X will fracture, only muscle Y will fracture. Okay, so they're both 2.5 wet beach sand. That's 80. They both have a shell length of 80 millimeters. Okay. um, that's around about 40 millimeters. The only muscle Y will fracture. 23 is B. 24 for a group of muscles, all of it saw the answer. Which two statements, I to IV, below are most similar to each other in the attitude to equality presented? Although men possess unequal powers, they nonetheless deserve equal rights. And the attitude in the theme to equality presented. Men are by nature made unequal. Um, it is vain, therefore, to treat them as if they were equal. Okay. Kneeling never spoilt silk stocking. Kneeling never spoilt silk. Kneeling never spoilt silk stocking, which means kneel or don't kneel. Probably says kneel. Quit thy slate, all equal are within the church's ticket. That's a sick line. Kneeling never. Kneeling never. Nah. 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 Kneeling nah. Spoiled. silk stocking, quit thy state. All equal are within the church's gate. That's talking about religion. That's talking about the theme of the religion of the church. The wealth of a nation consists more than anything else in the number of superior men and harbors. Okay, so 2 and 4 are not equal, actually. I would hazard a guess to say 1 and 3. 1 and 3 sound the most equal. 26A. I want to see, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see. 26, 25, 24, 26. 26A. There we go. Oh, it's the answer. That's the last one. Yeah. Wait, so let's just put this into our account. 26 out of 70 is what? Times by 2, and times that by 60. I should have taken 44 minutes and then take away, so that's 120 take away answer. I should have taken 75 minutes. Let's see how long left I have. I should have 1 hour and 15 minutes left. If not, then I would have gone overtime based on how many questions they give me right now. So if you can see there, it's backwards. It's backwards. Wow, okay, I thought it was normal way. That means I've got 1 hour and 11 minutes left, 12 minutes left. So that means I'm basically tit for tat in terms of time, which means that I'm good enough for time, which is all right. But let's see how many got correct. That's the main thing. Let's get the red pen out. Red pen and green pen. Actually, gonna do green pen. Okay. First one, C, correct. Second one, A, wrong. Third one, A, wrong. Fourth one, B, correct. Fifth one, B, correct. Sixth one, C, correct. Wrong. Correct. C, A, C. Let's go. Wolf and Sheep's Clothing. A. B, C, B, D. B, C, B, D. Oh my god. So D, D, A, C. C, C, B, A, B, C. C, B, A, B. Then that's what I thought. Good. Let's see how much that is as a percentage. How many get wrong? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 wrong. So that's what? 22 out of 26 times by 100. That's 84%. Um, I don't know if that's good or bad. I would say I was hazard to guess to say that's good. That's just show you 84%. So yeah, for what it's worth, not too bad. Um, I should I do some more? I'll do some more practice actually. I'll do some more practice. I don't want to stop there. I feel like if I stop there, it's not enough, is it now? Let's get rid of all of that. Oh, actually, let's actually bring that back. I want to see where I went wrong. So 237, 237, and 17. For some reason, I did not get the correct marking. Question 2. Because I didn't really understand the full context of the question, because 1920, 1930s Great Depression, 1920s was, no, 1920s was the extravagance of New York, 1930s Great Depression, 2 years later, that guy came back. Okay, question 3, again the same thing. Question 7, oh, it's because, what does that mean? And I'm sure that's correct. If anything, I should actually get 23 because I am 100% sure it's not. I don't know. Okay, those questions I don't know what those mean anyway, so that's all right. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna set up another exam. I'm just gonna go more exams, more marks, more likelihood I'm gonna get the best grade possible. So yeah, let's do that. actually, before I move on to another test, I just want to do some reflection and just go like WWWEBI. So I think definitely a good resource would be the UCAT qualitative and quantitative past papers. Um, what else? A good thing would just be like rush. Like even though I was rushing, I still wasn't able to finish the exam in time. So I think definitely rush or like 1 min per question, basically. Um, I'd say just definitely read news, like learn old timey whiny slash classical English vocab. Yeah, that's about her, yes. Like draw diagrams, highlight. Like those are all things that you like. These are all things that we already know. So like nothing new there. So yeah, that's yeah, nothing new there basically. Okay, that reflection was meaningless. So well done me. Sorry about that. Let's just read these now, just to like get a vibe for the thing. Wow, can't be us actually. I'm in the mood. Dude, let's do exam questions. I'm in the mood. Let's do that later. We can always do this later. I've got the 2024 exam pack right here. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, just go straight into the thing. Fair enough. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I at least fix this question? Question 14. Okay, well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Question 14 is. Okay, that's annoying then. Oh, I've done that as well. Okay, let me just let me just try and see if I can find any more resources. Okay, on second thought, let's actually do that, but that's not what I was talking about. On second thought, I think I'll just end the live stream here because there was some other stuff that I wanted to do. In terms of the UCAT, I've got. Let me show you. Actually, over here. So the UCAT website, I just went on it right now. I want to do the verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and then these four practice tests over here will be updated on the 1st of March to represent the changes 25 and 5 tests. That's going to be after my thing, so that's going to be for me. So I'll probably do these next time I sit down and prepare for the UCAT. But for now, because that's a lot, because I want to do all these one go, that's too much for one person. So I'll just leave it there, guys. But until then, I've been Rehan Khan, your host, and see you later. Peace. Goodbye.